What's up guys? Welcome back to the 𝙂𝙧𝙚 channel, and I have a very exciting video for you all today. We are doing the ultimate pre-workout tier list. I have not yet done a pre-workout one, but if you have been following the channel for a while, you know we just put out a protein tier list. That was phenomenal. I had so much fun doing it, and I think we need to do a pre-workout one. I've spent the last 2 years taste testing, reviewing, and putting these pre-workouts, and I have yet to do a head-to-head battle to see which ones I recommend you guys take and which ones I just believe you guys maybe should just leave on the shelf. Another thing I just want to quickly point out is you can go and watch those videos that I explained, going through each and every single pre-workout in depth, or you can also go take a look at the articles on every single one of these 24 pre-workouts. Before we get started, we obviously need to go through the tier list and the different tiers, how we're gonna rank them. And they're gonna be the exact same tiers pretty much as the protein one. So let's go into the tiers. The top tier is called King of Gains. This is self-explanatory. This is the best of the best. These are the pre-workouts that I'm primarily taking on a daily basis, and they don't really have too many flaws. They're usually third-party tested. The price point's really good. The flavors are good. I don't really have anything to knock it here. Second up to the bat is the pre-workout paradise. Now, these could be in the King of Gains tier list. However, maybe they fall short on a few different aspects. If they were to change a few things, they would be in that King of Gains. Still a really good pre-workout to take, just right below that top tier. The next one, which is the middle of the pack, is called middle of the stack. These do a great job. Their price is pretty good. Their flavor is on par. They could improve on a few things, but they do the groundwork, and you can take this in your arsenal at any point of the day or time or year, depending on your goals. They do the job. So they're right in the middle of the pack. The fourth and second last one is called Rough Reps. Now, these pre-workouts are definitely not ones I recommend throwing in the trash, but they're probably not at a good price point. They're probably lacking a lot of quality ingredients. They're probably not third-party tested. They're pre-workouts that I recommend probably not take. If you got them on a clearance deal or they're on a final sale, and they're really, really cheap, and maybe you use them for certain aspects of your training. And the last tier is called Hang Up the Scooper, which pretty much means just, hang up the jersey, it's time to retire. These are the pre-workouts I 100% recommend you not purchasing. Don't spend your own money on these. They lack a lot of effective ingredients. I'd rather have you take sea salt water, maybe an espresso shot at that point. First one is Legion Pulse pre-workout. I got it in front of me right here. This is a great pre-workout, and we're going to be putting this in the pre-workout paradise. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you with this one, with personal experiences, I always come back to this product. I don't know why. If you take the 2 scoops, it almost reminds me of a Bulk Black single scoop. I really like it. It's a very simple formula with only maybe 1, 2, 3, 5 or 6 ingredients, and it gets the job done. It mixes well, it tastes good, and I'm always coming back to it. It's a little bit higher at the $2.25 per serving, which is significantly above the average $1.61 per serving. However, the price can definitely be justified because they are third-party tested ingredients. At the end of the day, Pulse does a great job. Like I mentioned, tastes good, mixes well, has quality ingredients, simple formula, but gets the job done, and we've put it at pre-workout paradise. All right, next one for Gauge pre-workout, we've put it at middle of the stack for a few reasons. I have come to this product more for those higher intensity, less weight training sessions, if that makes sense. So if I'm going for a jog in the morning, if I have a HIIT cardio session, I'm kind of coming towards this. I am not taking this if I'm going for a bench PR, a squat PR, deadlift PR. If you want an insane nasty pump, I am not going for this product. The taste is all right. I've been trying the Fruit Blast here. It's got 30 servings. In regards to the price, we're looking at $1.50 per serving, which is below the average of $1.61, making it definitely a budget-friendly option. In regards to side effects, I didn't technically come across any side effects. The downsides to this product is because of the red beet root extract that's flavoring that fruit punch, I didn't necessarily like it too much. I think the flavor could be something a little bit better. If you're gonna be taking this, if you're just buying 1 or 2 pre-workouts, you wanna be able to take it every single day, maybe every second day. The reason you're buying something is to use it, not to just sit on the shelf. So because I didn't really like the flavor that much, I'm giving it maybe a 5 out of 10. It's something that I'm not gonna put something higher on the tier list because of it. The next one we got up to the plate is Transparent Labs Bulk. We put them at king of gains for the following reasons. The company, third-party tested, informed sport certified. The flavors are crazy. I've done a dedicated review taste testing every single one of these flavors. There's got to be at least 8 flavors out there. Clinically dosed products. I'd rather spend a little bit more for a product I know is doing good to my body, I know is clinically effective, and I'm getting everything that I need. Bulk is something I could take, maybe not just for a jogging day or running day, but any weight training day. If you're a CrossFitter, weight trainer, anything to do with weights, it is a great overall product. You can't go wrong. In regards to the price, $1.66 per serving, providing great value for the quality and transparency of the ingredients, and I think it is just a great product. So Transparent Lab Bulk, king of gains, right to the top. Very hard to beat it. Now, before I get into the next pre-workout, everyone, I just want to let you all know that any pre-workout that I have touched on so far, or I'm about to talk about today, the 24 pre-workouts, I've done all the research on where to find the best prices and the best deals and sales to these pre-workouts. So go check out the pinned comment down below or the description box. I'll leave it somewhere there. Next one up to the plate is Huge Supplements Wrecked pre-workout, which is the one I have right here. It's 40 servings, and I tried the peach rings, and I've put it at the middle of the stack for the following reasons. Peach rings, I like peach. I think it tasted good. Right off the bat, I just want to say I had a lot of digestive issues when it came to this formula and this product. I'm not too sure why. It may have to do with some of the ingredients. Go check out my full, honest, dedicated review on this. Let's go over one scoop here, and you can double it yourself here. So L-citrulline, 4,000 milligrams, beta-alanine, 1,750. We got some malic acid at 1,500, betaine anhydrous, 1,500, alpha-GPC, 300, L-tyrosine, 750. Okay, so caffeine, 125 milligrams. There's at least 10 ingredients in here. It's fully loaded, but it kind of lacks a lot of the effective ingredients and not clinical doses. And I don't think this is third-party tested. It's one of those products where I think I would take it if I ran out of something else. The price point is a little bit higher. I believe it's $2.50 per serving. One of the higher price pre-workouts due to the high ingredient content. They've stuffed a lot in here. All right, so the next one I unfortunately threw out, but it's Ghost Legend, and I've put it at middle of the stack. I love Ghost. I think they do a great job. They have a lot of people backing the products and the company, a lot of affiliates. The marketing is probably the best marketing in the industry. Just their loyalty program with that little code that's inside the tub. When you buy it, you go to the website, you plug it in, you get points. I think they're doing everything right. They have a ton of different flavors. You can't go wrong with them, and you won't find another pre-workout better than Ghost when it comes to the flavors. When it comes to the price point, they're at $1.33 per serving. So it's another great pro to the pre-workout. Their flavors are good, their price is good. It's got 300 milligrams of caffeine, so it might be a little higher for some people. And I did have a little bit of side effects. Extreme beta-alanine tingles causing discomfort, especially itching and irritation, those rubbing against my skin. So if you're not familiar with beta-alanine and the side effects with the tingling, this is definitely higher on that spectrum there. When I go for a weight training session, I feel a pump, but it kind of dies after 30 minutes. I feel energy, but it kind of dies after 30 minutes. The mental focus, if I start with cardio first, which is my first 15-20 minutes of my training session, it kind of just dies down after that. Next one up to the plate is Ryse Loaded Pre. I have not taken this every single day, I'll be honest with you. You got the L-citrulline, which is the only pump ingredient here. I would still consider it not fully dosed and effective. This is a good overall pre-workout if you're looking for, like I said, the energy and mental focus side of your training. If you like the flavors, you can go check them out. I got the ring pop here. It's a little higher on the caffeine side for me because they've added in 300, but then you're getting a slower released one for 120. So technically you would be getting 420 milligrams, which is way too much. I personally don't want to be spending my money. In regards to its price point, we're looking at $1.33. So it is on the lower end. For me speaking, I don't look for the mental focus and the strength as much as I do with the pump. The taste was all right. The mixability was all right. The caffeine's way too high. And this is why we've given it rough reps. I still think they have a lot to work on. They're not clinically dosed ingredients. They're not third-party tested. I just don't really see a use case for Ryse Loaded Pre. If you have other thoughts, I'd love to hear them down in the comment section. But that is Ryse Loaded Pre. Next one up to the plate is Mr. Hyde. Right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you, I put it in rough reps. Now, it tastes good, it mixes all right. Now, I believe they are third-party tested, and if they weren't third-party tested, I'd probably put them at hang up the scooper. The highest ingredient is creatine. If you want this technically for just caffeine reasons or taking this for a creatine, I think this is great. For me personally, I've taken Mr. Hyde for my 10K, 15, half marathon runs, for my any jogs that I do, any high intensity, less weight training. This is something I'll go to. I recommend this product if you want a cheap energy boost, but you're not wanting anything pump related whatsoever. This is Mr. Hyde Signature by ProSupps. Next one up to the plate, everyone, is 𝙂𝙧𝙚 pre-workout, and I've personally given it middle of the stack. It's an overall great pre-workout. This is great for someone that doesn't want excessive amounts of ingredients or an excessive high amounts of those ingredients. You do have the ingredients in here correlated for the pump, energy, and focus, which is good, which is what you're looking for in an overall rounded pre-workout, but it doesn't do too many things really good. But it's definitely not a hang up the scooper. I've never really always wanted to come back to 𝙂𝙧𝙚. It did upset my stomach just a little bit, and I don't know if it's because of the Aussie fruit. I'm not too sure why. It could be some of the ingredients I didn't like in here, or my body just didn't want to take in. And one last thing I actually just remembered was, while taking this product, the biggest thing I noticed was a good constant energy boost. It lasted anywhere between an hour to an hour and a half, and I think I don't know exactly what it is, but the energy was the main thing that I got from this, and it was kind of prolonged. It was very consistent, which is pretty interesting to me. The 6 grams for the citrulline definitely helped with that pump, but at the end of the day, middle of the stack, could be better, could be worse. It does the job, and if you're looking for something that has almost all the key ingredients, but not too much, definitely not dusting, then you can go with 𝙂𝙧𝙚. Next one, which kind of reminds me of 𝙂𝙧𝙚, it is Black Wolf pre-workout. I've technically put this product at middle of the stack. Now, what does it do not that good? Well, first of all, it's expensive. It's a $2.27 per serving, and you can get way much better for a cheaper alternative with better ingredients. Second thing is, it is not third-party tested, so you don't really know exactly what's in here. It's a third-party company has not come in to diagnose this under the hood. Also, there's lack of reviews on this product. It's hard to find like people taking this and reviewing it and sharing their experience. So it's also very hard to dissect this and see what other people are thinking. Now, the mixability was good. I thought the flavor was good. I tried the green apple flavor. The ingredient profile is kind of to the point. It's got the citrulline, beta-alanine, creatine, L-tyrosine, taurine, caffeine. It's got those ingredients, but they're not really effective doses. A few of them are. Another good thing is it does have 200 milligrams of caffeine. So if you want to take other caffeine sources throughout the day, maybe later in the day or earlier in the day, depending when you take this, you definitely can. In regards to my overall experiences, I think it was an overall okay pre-workout, and I had no side effects. All right, the next one, I unfortunately don't have it. I must have thrown it in the garbage. It is the Alpha Lion SuperHuman Pre. I put it at the tier pre-workout paradise. I think this is a phenomenal pre-workout. Excellent flavors. I believe the one I tried was orange creamsicle. If you like that kind of flavor, you're gonna absolutely love it. It is a fully clinically dosed product. It has a well-balanced combination of pump, energy, and focus. Kind of very similar to Transparent Lab Bulk. You're getting all great aspects to the pre-workout. However, it is quite expensive at $2.38 per serving, but the quality of the ingredients does justify this price. I think if we were sub $2 here, I would put it at the king of gains, because I think it is that good of a pre-workout, but you are spending a little bit more, but it is justified. You are getting good ingredients. I recommend this product if you are out of your pre-workout, you're looking to spend some money. This is not a backup pre-workout in my opinion. I definitely think you need to have a generous budget when it comes to this. My overall honest experience with this pre-workout, I got the pump, I got the energy, I got the focus. Was it phenomenal like Bulk? No, but it did the job, and I think you can definitely justify the price for doing it. Next one, Ryse Godzilla, and I've put this product at pre-workout paradise. This is a massive 36 gram scoop right here. Usually when it comes to bigger scoops, it has more of a chance of affecting your digestibility or your stomach, yet I did not find that being the case. The digestibility, no stomach upset, no nausea, no jitteriness, really no side effects when it came to this. It is awesome for strength and pump, and that's exactly what I look for in a pre-workout, because apart from strength and pump, you got energy. But energy you can get from coffee or Monsters or energy drinks, teas, whatever. This is a great product, but you need 2 scoops to hit the clinical effective doses. That's the only drawback really here. Price could also be a drawback. It's $2.84 per serving. You could be getting a lot of servings, 40 servings if you just take 1. So it is justifiable there. I also don't recommend this pre-workout for anyone that works out late in the evening, as it does have 400 milligrams of caffeine. It's a great product, tasted awesome. I had the passion pineapple. I'm not too sure what other flavors they have out there. Mixed well. It's a big boy tub. It's a big boy scooper, but it gets the job done. The pumps were absolutely unbelievable. All right, everyone, I'm not going to spend too much time on this one. It is Naked Energy, and I have personally given it hang up the scooper. I really don't think it does anything good whatsoever. Sure, there's 50 servings. It is a small product, as you can see. You got to take 2 scoops, so really you're getting 25 servings. The reason I say hang up the scooper is also, by the way, it's really a cup of coffee at the end of the day. I don't think someone should be spending their money on a pre-workout when they can just go and get a cup of coffee for energy. You're only getting 4 ingredients. They're all underdosed, and however, it does come in at 90 cents per serving. So I guess that is the good point here. It does have low doses of all the ingredients. They are definitely not effective doses. So you're not going to be getting really any strength, pump, or focus or energy. Overall, it's just a very underdosed pre-workout. It doesn't have any flavoring. That could be something maybe that you want no flavoring, but I'd rather just spend my money in coffee at the end of the day. Optimum Nutrition, gold standard pre. I've personally given this the rough reps. The good thing is it's only $1.10 per serving. There's got 175 milligrams of caffeine and vitamins that provide that clean energy, but nothing definitely more than that. So you can definitely take other caffeine sources throughout the day. The good thing is it is globally available. So wherever you live, you could probably buy this. It does have 3 grams of creatine, highest ingredient on the list. And I'm not buying this for a creatine. I can just go spend $20 for a creatine. I don't think it's worth it. To me, it's apart from the creatine and the caffeine, it's a sprinkle pre-workout. They're just barely sprinkling all the ingredients in here. Overall, it's just a very underdosed pre-workout, which is why we've given it rough reps. All right, the next one, I unfortunately don't have it in front of me. It is the XWerks Ignite pre-workout, and I've personally given it the middle of the stack. First things first, 150 milligrams of caffeine. I think that is the sweet spot when it comes to caffeine. 150 to 200. You can still take other doses throughout it. You can take 1 scoop. You can take 2 scoops for 300. It does provide good mental focus without any anxiety or jitteriness, but lacks a lot of key ingredients that I'd look for, which is the pump and strength ingredients. It comes in at $1.63 per serving. It is a decent price overall. It could be cheaper, it could be more expensive, but it doesn't mix too well, and there is a lot of residue at the bottom of my cup. I definitely remember this from taking it, which is why it is the middle of the stack. It does some good things, it does some bad, but at the end of the day, I don't want to be taking a pre-workout that doesn't mix well, because then I have a pretty bad experience before I even go to the gym and work out. It needs to be able to perform, especially by the time I get to the gym. It's got to taste good, it's got to mix well. In regards to the ingredients, it's a little bit on the lower dosed side. It's got good performance, especially if you like HIIT training or cardio. If I've ran out of 4 gauge, I'm taking this when it comes to my cardio sessions or any 5, 10, 15K, maybe half marathon kind of training sessions. And that's really all I have when it comes to XWerks Ignite. Another favorite of mine, it is Transparent Labs Bulk Black. I've given it pre-workout paradise, and I think it is a awesome pre-workout. Third-party tested, Form Sports certified, good price, $1.83. However, you got to keep in mind the biggest change here compared to the other one is 350 milligrams and a total of 450 milligrams of stimulants, which could be way too much for some people. I recommend, and I take this product first thing in the morning, because I am not taking the chance of taking this after noon or after 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. because there's still going to be lingering stimulants in my body and I want to sleep that night. All right. So first thing in the morning, our training session, you go to work right after. That's exactly where I'm taking bulk. If I've ran out of the original bulk and I want to take this one, I'm taking the black version. No negative side effects, no anxiety, no upset stomach, tastes great, tons of flavors. I think you get all clinically dosed ingredients and it's third-party tested. This is going in at pre-workout paradise. All right, next one up to the plate is pre-caged pre-workout. I've put this at rough reps. Right off the bat, I gotta say, because I remember this from sitting and taking it. It is a horrible flavor, fruit punch. I don't like fruit punch, and I've tried a couple other flavors and I really didn't like it. It didn't mix too well. I did have some digestive issues. I had a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of jitteriness when it came to those side effects. However, I did have some good recovery in between sets. The muscle soreness was definitely a lot lower, but it was really hard to assess due to me feeling kind of sick going into my pre-workout, if that makes sense. So it was just a really weird pre-workout. It's not a hang up the scooper kind of pre-workout, but I just personally did not like this pre-workout for some reason. I guess due to all those reasons I just explained. It is quite expensive. It comes in at $2.25 per serving, and I think you can get so many more better pre-workouts for that value. It all starts for me when it comes to not tasting the best, not mixing the best. I just thought also the ingredients it wasn't really pushing me past my limits. Next one up to the plate is Cellucor C4, and I really recommend you don't take this product. I've given it the hang up the scooper tier. There is nothing really good about this. There's no effective dosages. I did not feel anything while taking this pre-workout. There's no pump, there's no strength, there's no mental focus. It's just, but they have a ton of flavors. It's the fruit punch. I don't know what it is with me and fruit punch. I really just don't like it. There is a little bit of sand left at the bottom of my shaker. It's a little bit sour. It's not sweet. It's definitely sour. I don't believe it's third-party tested. Does not have effective ingredients. However, it is $1.16 per serving, so it is relatively cheap, but less competitive compared to similar or superior products on the market. This is only really suitable for beginners with limited access to better pre-workouts. If you're in high school, I guess you can be taking this. If you don't have a lot of money, it's easy to find. You could probably get it at Walmart, local supermarket that you live near. You can get it on Amazon. They do a lot of marketing. It's Cellucor, huge company, but it's an inconsistent formula. It's just a random formula to me. So that is Cellucor C4 original. I really don't even take this product. I probably won't be taking it ever again. Another one in the Transparent Labs arsenal is Transparent Labs Lean Pre-Workout Supplement, and I've given it pre-workout paradise. And I think this is another great formula. Think of this one as Transparent Labs Cardio. That's exactly what it should be called, because it's got the fat metabolism ingredients to really help you sweat a little bit more. You want to burn fat. It's lean. That's why it's called lean. You want to lean down. You're not going to be getting the pump ingredients. You're going to be getting the energy, the focus, and the fat burning ingredients in this one here. You're getting really good energy. It's $1.66 per serving, third-party tested, no artificial flavors, colors, preservatives, just like the whole line of TP products. But 7 out of the 10 ingredients here, guys, is for energy, endurance, stamina, fat burning ingredients, and not ideal for those for muscle pump or a very strong pre-workout where you want to rip your skin off. And it helped me actually get 50-minute 10K race. My next goal is sub 50. I got 50 minutes and 26 seconds, I think, from 56 minutes. So I shaved 6 minutes. I trained hard. I used lean. Great for the summer. That's lean. Alani Nu Pre Workout. I put it personally at middle of the stack. It's very simple. It only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 simple ingredients. It gets the job done, and I think it is a perfect formula for a very simple person. You're getting 200 milligrams of caffeine. What did I say? 200, I think, is that sweet spot. 6 grams of citrulline, perfect for a pump. Beta-alanine, the focus, the energy, 1.6. I think that could be up maybe to the 3,000. And L-theanine, 200. It is a very small scoop size, if I can show you right now, it's a very tiny one. This is not suitable for any advanced pre-workout lifters. Anyone who's wanting strength or pump, you're not going to be getting it from this. There are minimal side effects. I'm not saying completely no side effects, but I did experience some sort of just a little bit of stomach upset, but I really recommend this for beginner lifters. I think it's just a great middle of the stack pre-workout. They could work on a few things. I don't think they're third-party tested. Overall, pretty good pre-workout. Kaged Elite. I put this at middle of the stack. This is the most expensive pre-workout that's on the list, and it is at $3 per serving, but offers over 20 total ingredients, and they're all clinically dosed. So you will get incredible strength and endurance gains when it comes to this product. It did cause some digestive issues for me, which is why I put it at middle of the stack. I think it was between this and Pre-Workout Paradise for me, but because of the digestive issues, it's something that I'm always thinking about before taking it or choosing which pre-workout to take. It is quite expensive, but because of the high dose formula, effective ingredients, it's not going to drop any lower than middle of the stack for me at all. Redcon1 Total War. This is a highly requested pre-workout. I've personally put it at middle of the stack. I get a lot of comments on this one, and a lot of stores actually request to have this in. I honestly don't know why. Overall, great pre-workout. It contains clinically dosed ingredients. It is third-party tested, and it is well priced at $1.43. So 3 great check marks right there. It is available in 25 pre-workouts. That is absurd. The biggest major drawback, which is why it's not higher on my list, is it is an excessive post-workout crash. I don't know what it is, but every time I worked out, I would just need to hit the couch personally after taking this pre-workout. I was getting this crash, so I work out anywhere between an hour to an hour and a half, depending if I'm putting some cardio in there. I also noticed there's an inconsistency in the formulas, which is why I also see there's an inconsistency with customer reviews. It's kind of scattered. It's kind of all over the place. You got it. It's kind of one of those products that you got to take for yourself to see if it really works for you. Next one up to the plate is Bucked Up 𝙂𝙧𝙚, and I have put in this at King of Gains. Now, this is a pre-workout that really shocked me. This is King of Gains because I don't know what it is. The Swole Whip was a funny flavor. They do have some really good flavors. It mixed absolutely well. No problems whatsoever. The pumps were unbelievable. I just felt like I wanted to keep working out. The stamina was awesome. I just felt hydrated. My skin looked good. The flavor was good. It was just a pre-workout. I really didn't expect to do so well, and I just kept wanting to come back to it. It's coming in at $1.83 per serving, higher cost, but offers great value. If you are someone that have not tried this product, you like working out, you loved hitting the weight room, you gotta try this 𝙂𝙧𝙚. It is just very well-rounded pre-workout, in my opinion. Gorilla Mode pre-workout, I've given it rough reps for the following reason. It has aggressive marketing, it has underwhelming performance, 100% without a doubt, and it's at a high cost with a lot of side effects. Now that's a lot to absorb, but side effects, a lot of nausea. I don't know why. I just didn't personally feel good while taking this. Let me know if you also felt the same way. The higher cost, it's $1.25 per serving for 1 scoop, but you technically got to take 2 scoops to get anywhere near clinical dosing, and that then comes in at $2.50 per serving. So it's expensive. The side effects weren't the best here. It's really only good if you want pump and strength. Energy I didn't feel, focus I didn't feel, mental focus at all. Another thing I wanted to bring up is it is actually stimulant free, which I totally forgot about, which is why I could not find the caffeine on the back. I highly recommend just going with the stim free from Transparent Labs. It mixed not the best, it tasted not the best, and right off the bat, the second I picked this up, I remembered I had massive side effects, and it just was an underwhelming performance all around when it came to Gorilla Mode, which is why we've given it rough reps. And the last pre-workout is CBum's Thavage pre-workout. I've given it a middle of the stack. I've always wanted to try this pre-workout, and to be honest, I was kind of underwhelmed here because it didn't really live up to the hype, and I spent so much money buying it. What is it? It comes in at $2.50 for 2 scoops. I was surprised by the taste, the quality, and the training effects. It's a well-rounded pre-workout, don't get me wrong. You're gonna get the strength, you're gonna get the pump, you're gonna get the power, the focus, the energy. You're gonna get a little bit of all those things I just mentioned, but it just didn't take me to that next level, which what I was kind of hoping for when it came to CBum. There were no side effects, which is good. No post-workout crash. It was clean, sustained energy. I will give him that. I think he did a good job there. I think this product is best suited for strength training, potential for beginners to feel benefits from a single scoop because it is by 2 scoops here. So I think I had dragon fruit, mixed well, tasted good. It didn't really live up to its hype. I just always wanted to go back to the bulk or the bulk black or the 𝙂𝙧𝙚. Overall, good pre-workout, middle of the stack. Could be improved, could be worse, but it's not. And that is CBum's Thavage. I want to really, tell me how you guys thought about this pre-workout. Please tell me down below in the comment section if you have tried it. I think there are different versions too, so maybe I should try a different version. I'm not sure. All the videos, all the dedicated videos, all the articles will be down in the description box. So if you were intrigued with a few of them, you want to listen to more of it, go watch my individual reviews on these products down below. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.